Hi, students. This video is designed to show you how our course is organized on Canvas and to give you some tips and tricks for managing our course. So, when you are at your dashboard and you click on English 102, you'll get to the home page first. And on the home page, you can find the welcome letter, you can find the welcome video, you can find this course navigation video. And then you'll find the instructions for the first three things you need to do, or the first couple things you need to do um, when you start the course, which is to go to modules page and complete the check-in assignment. There's a link to the check-in assignment here, but this link actually won't work. So I'm going to change that link. I'll explain why in a little bit. There's a link to the syllabus. Also on the homepage, there's all my basic information, my email address, my office hours, my office location and phone number. One of the things students often are looking for that they can't find is my Zoom link. So if you want to come to my Zoom office hours, or if you're just meeting me at any time over Zoom, it's always the same link. And you can always find the link right here on our homepage. Um, Another really important thing that's on this homepage is a link to Canvas Help and a number you can call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for Canvas questions right here. During business hours during the week, you can also call the GCC helpline. So those may be helpful links. But most of the work we're going to do in our class is going to be on the modules page. So if you go over here on the left and click on modules, and this page is set up so that you work top to bottom. Right here at the top, there's just some basic stuff that you may need at different times. Information, my Zoom link and my office hours again, this navigation video, information on how to use Pronto, class handouts that you may be looking for at some point, a little video about how to submit assignments on Canvas in case you haven't done that before. Then you're going to start the class with this week we're going to have two modules because the first module is an orientation module about getting started with DE, which just means distance ed. If you've taken other online classes in Canvas, this might not be new information for you. There's a little bit of information about me and how we'll be staying in touch. Then there's a list of all sorts of Canvas resources and a list of other resources you may need if you need help. Then, once you've looked through that, you'll go into week one. And again, you'll work top to bottom. You'll go through the course objectives, the tasks you need to complete in week one, and then you'll move to the check-in assignment. The check-in assignment is just to read the syllabus and take a syllabus quiz. You can take that quiz as many times as you want until you get the grade you want. You're not seeing it. You're seeing it the way I see it, not the way you're going to see it when it's in student view. But you can take that quiz as many times as you want until you get the grade you want. Then there's an icebreaker discussion, two poems to read and pick one to write a journal entry about. And there's a video that gives you those instructions, and then the module wrap up. So every week in this class, you're going to be working top to bottom. I want to show you one thing that's a little bit tricky, and that is if I'm in student view, this is going to look a little different. When I'm in my view, I can jump ahead to any page that looks interesting to me. But in student view, in order for you to advance through the course and unlock these other pages, you actually have to go through each page. So I understand that a lot of you know a lot about Canvas, and so you may not need to read all these pages about Canvas. So you're just going to need to click through, clicking next in the bottom right-hand corner, until you get to the pages that have new information for you. But you're going to have to do that to unlock the later pages. The reason I do that is because once you get into the course content, skipping pages is like skipping parts of an in-person class. What I see a lot in my online classes is often I have to return essays to students ungraded because they've skipped ahead to the paper assignment page without reading the earlier pages, and they're missing information about crucial information they need to succeed on that assignment. So that's why I've set up the class so that you have to open every page and read through it to get to the later pages. Um, so the other thing I need to tell you is it is not always the case that everything I assign is on the Canvas to-do list, because some things I assign might not have a specific due date. Because I know students who take online classes often feel a little confused about what's expected of them, what I always do is I have every week this tasks to complete page. And on this page, I list everything you need to do that week. And then I also list my office hours, my Zoom link, any other kind of information that you may need. So that's an important sort of piece of information about this class. This page, tasks to complete in week 1, tasks to complete in week 2, that's kind of your Bible for this class. If you ever feel unsure that you're meeting all the due dates and doing everything you should, that's the page to go back to. The other thing that I want to emphasize that I need to add onto the syllabus before I publish the course is that in this class, you are not allowed to use ebooks or PDFs of books. There are only 2 books you need to buy. I believe you can buy them both for less than $25. I'll put ISBN numbers here. But when you write essays about these works, you need to be able to cite pages in the paperback editions. So please be aware of that. If you use ebooks or PDFs, you're going to lose points for quotation integration when you write those essays. I want us all to be referring to the same page numbers as we read the books. So please be aware you need to buy paperback editions of both these books. I think that's everything I have to tell you. I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns.